Hi YouTube. So today I'm doing an unboxing or unbagging, I guess I should say, for Ipsy for the month of July 2019. And Cade wants to be in the video this time again. So first I'm going to show you everything that I got in my Ipsy this month, and then I'm going to talk about the different beauty subscriptions that I have tried and kind of what the comparisons are, the pros and the cons of each, so that maybe that can help you decide which one you want to go with. And I have little kiss marks on him, so those aren't scabs or anything, just kiss marks. So anyway, the theme of this month is we got this tropical bag. For those of you who don't know, Ipsy is $10 a month, and you get 5 beauty samples, not just makeup. They are also hair products, nail products, skin products, makeup of course, and then also like fragrance and stuff. So it's got a good variety there. I really like that. And you also always get a new makeup bag each month, which personally I think that's excessive to have this many makeup bags. So I mean, they're cute and all. So just tell me what you guys do if you get Ipsy, what you do with all of these makeup bags. Maybe there's something I'm just not thinking of. A good way for me to put these to use. Okay, so can I have this and you hold the bag? You hold the bag now. Good boy. Okay, so the theme for July is Dive In. And it says summer is in full swing. Let's soak it up with dewy skin, beach babe waves, and shimmering budge-proof makeup looks, guaranteed to keep those chill poolside vibes going all month long. Has a hashtag Ipsy Dive In, so when you post photos of your Ipsy bag, I think that they want you to tag it with that. Okay, so then inside it shows you all 5 of the products that you received in your bag. The bags are personalized, and they do a pretty good job of sticking with your personalization quiz that you take. You can take it as many times as you want. Whatever is the most recent on there is what they go by. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about like each of the products that I got and if I think that they fit in with my personality quiz that I had filled out. Okay, so the first item that I got was this. It's called 12 Benefits. And it's called 12 Benefits Instant Healthy Hair Treatment. This Miracle Mist might be the only hair product you'll need. It seals color, smooths frizz, detangles, and protects hair from heat styling. If that weren't enough, it also helps strengthen, add shine, repair split ends, shield your strands from chlorine, and prevent sun damage. So that's especially helpful in the summer. It has a tip. It says, spritz evenly throughout damp hair and comb through. Blow, dry, air dry, or style however you want. Hitting the beach or the pool. Mist them on before swimming to protect your strands. I've only used this once. I used it yesterday. I got my bag yesterday. It has a nice scent. Comes out easily. They gave me 1.5 ounces. And so I'm not exactly sure how long this will last me. But I haven't noticed a difference from one use, but that's not unusual. With things like this, you typically need to use them for a while before you can tell if they've made a difference. So it'll update you guys on that. I do plan on doing a summer favorites video, so yeah, we'll see if I notice a difference in my hair after using that. The second item that I got. Oh, and by the way, I put that I do want to get as many hair products as possible. Like they ask, like, how often do you want to get hair products, for example, and I put very often. So I'm really glad that I got that. That was one of the things I was hoping to get. Because they do have like spoilers that you can check out. On my subscription addiction, they always post spoilers for like the month ahead. So I don't think you end up seeing all of the possibilities, but you see most of them. And so I went through and I saw that and I was like, oh, I hope I get that. So the second item that I got is by Smashbox Cosmetics, Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Babe Alert. Now, when I saw this, I knew I didn't want it because of the shade, and I'm wearing this shade right now. I don't like this shade because I think it's too boring and basic, and that's the last thing that I would ever want to be in this world. So, yeah, I did not want to get this color. It's like a nude rose color. But you know what? I think that this is probably flattering on most skin types, and I think most women would like this color. I just don't like it. That being said, the great thing about Ipsy is that you're trying out a product, even if you don't like the color, you're trying out the formula. So now I know that Smashbox has wonderful formulas for liquid lipsticks. Not only is it it's waterproof. I got a shower, it didn't budge. I ate corn on the cob, and it was like barely any lighter than it was before. I love the shape of the applicator. I don't know what this shape is, what you would call that, but I really like it. It's a lot like the Hank and Henry shape applicator. Oh my gosh, he's trying to be like me. He just took off. No, I don't want you to dump it out. He just took the top off of this and was trying to show it to the camera. That is so funny. You're cute. You gonna hold this instead? You can't bring that. There you go. So yeah, so it is a very good formula. I would say I highly recommend Smashbox liquid lipstick. The color I'm not going to use. I'll probably sticky. It's not sticky. It's a really good formula. Very comfortable. Okay, so the third thing I got was this. This is another item that when I saw like a spoiler email, I was like, oh, I hope I get that, because I have used hemp's lotion before, but never this scent. But it's sweet pineapple and honey melon, and those are two of my favorite scents. I saw people online were saying that it's like overbearing. Personally, I don't think it's overbearing. I smelled it and oh my god, it is the best smell. I love this so much. I just want to cover my whole body in it, and I have. And I'm going to definitely buy this. When I run out of this, I'll buy the full size. So yeah, again, sometimes you find things in here that you're like, oh, I'm definitely going to buy that full size whenever I run out. Some things, you know are awful, and it's just like, okay, well, now I know. And then other times, like in the case of the Smashbox lipstick, even though it's not the right color, you learn about the formula. So this is a good way to, get people to try out different products by different beauty companies. And I love how I had so much variety in this box too, with like different kinds of products. Oh my gosh, it smells divine. You just have to try it out, and it is really nice. Oh, I forgot to tell you, there's a little blurb for this one too, for the Smashbox lipsticks. It says each Smashbox Cosmetics product is created, tested, and photographed in their LA studio. Like this long-wearing matte liquid lip color, it has a built-in primer oil. Oh, that's nice. To keep your lips hydrated, conditioned, and soft, and the nude rose shade looks awesome on all skin tones. Tip: using the tip of the wand, line all around your lips, and then fill them in with color using the flat side of the wand and blot. That's what I did. I guess it was just felt like common sense for me. But yeah, the shape of that wand is perfect. So yeah, I love that. And that primer oil, I've never read that being in another lipstick, but that must be why it's such a good formula. Okay, and then the lotion we have here. You gotta stop throwing my stuff, honey. Our skin has never looked, felt, or smelt better thanks to the moisturizing hemp seed oil in this tropical scented body cream. It's also formulated with hydrating pineapple extract and antioxidant-loaded honey melon extract to help nourish, repair, and soften your skin. It says, tip: after bathing, slather a generous amount of this moisturizer all over damp skin. Be sure to add a little extra onto areas prone to dryness, such as your elbows and knees. So yeah, I did that after I got out of the shower today. It's for me, yes, it's a great moisturizer, but it also doubles as fragrance for me. I don't really wear perfume. I usually just wear like little scented moisturizers. You want to show that off? Okay. So yeah, so that was another thing I was super excited to get. The next item, the fourth item that I got, is a highlighter. Oh, and by the way, as far as the personality quiz goes, I did ask for lots of lotions and like body creams, so I was really happy to get that. And I was also asked about fragrances that I like, and I said that my favorite is tropical, and so this is just absolutely perfect. And then I also said that I want lippies as much as as often as possible, but that I wanted them to be mostly entirely bold colors. I like bold, different, exciting colors. So I did get a lippy, which I'm happy about trying this out, but it's definitely not the color that's, that I had like approved in my quiz. Still, like I said, I'm very happy with what I've got. Okay, so the fourth item that I got is by, I never know how to say this. Ciate, Ciate. I'm not sure what language origin that is, but Ciate London Glow 2 Highlighter. Okay, so it says, I got the shade Moon Dust, and I'll open it for you. Ciate is best known for innovative formulas, and this illuminating powder is no exception. It's made of tiny, sphere-shaped particles that capture and reflect light for out-of-this-world radiance.
Box?
The best part? Box. Good job. It's lightweight, silky smooth, very buildable, and blends like a dream. Tip, using a fluffy brush, sweep onto the high points of your cheekbones, down the bridge of your nose, cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. Okay, so here's what it looks like. I do like highlighters. I love to glow, and I put it on pretty generously. There we go. Don't want to drop it. It's almost like a very pale rose gold, like a champagne. It's pretty. Pretty, that's right. So as you can see, I put it on my cheeks, cheekbones, I should say, tip of my nose. Or I go like that. I go all the way up and down. Hey, cheekbones on that side. I did do the cupid bow, but that rubbed off at dinner time, I think. And I did collarbones. That might be hard to pick up with all these crazy shadows.
Whoa!
I think it's a good product. Oh my gosh, you just dropped it. Where did it go? Oh, it rolled over here. That's not good. So, so the thing with Ipsy is if you get an eyeshadow or a highlighter, it usually comes in like a little pan like this and like a little plastic container. And then, yeah, I'll have to try to push that in there. And then inside of like a little tiny box. So it can be kind of a butt with the packaging, but you know, I think it's worth it to really try it out. Okay. Now, the thing about this is I tried doing this with a brush and it did not want to go on. If you're somebody who likes a very, very subtle highlight, then maybe you could use it with a brush. Personally, I ended up just dipping my finger in there and doing it, and I like the way it turned out once I used my finger, but I could not get it to work with a brush. So, yeah, so I was happy to get that. And then the last item I got is this. Can I have this? And you can hold the lotion. There you go. All right, so this is, good job. This is a Luxie brush. It is called 1010 Small Contour. It's got like a little, it's like ergonomic. Okay, this contouring brush is so good for blending out contouring and bronzing powders with compact bristles. It's also great for targeting smaller, tricky areas on your face like your cupid's bow. Plus the pretty handle is ergonomic. So conquering your contour is a cinch. Tip, swirl this brush. It does smell good. You're right, I love it. Swirl this brush into your contour powder and sweep along the hollows of your cheeks, temples, and jawline to sculpt and define. You can use it to highlight too. Okay, so I used it today to try to highlight. Wasn't getting anywhere with that. So after I wash it, I will try to use it for contouring and see how I like that. I might like that better. Isn't those good? Yeah, I could see how that could probably work. It's a good size for that. Yeah, I would say that's a good size. So yeah, I'll have to kind of get back to you guys on that. It feels like great quality. I love Luxie brushes, and I love how it feels, how it has that soft matte handle. It's very pretty. And yeah, I mean, I think it's cool, but I need to work with it a little more before I decide if I like it. So that's everything that I got in my Ipsy this month. And I think it was a really good bag, and I think they did a really good job of, are you okay? Of picking out, you know, my items based off of the personalization, although I know that I put that I rarely want tools, brushes and tools, because I've already got like every brush or tool that I could really need. I know some people, like, they feel like they could never have enough brushes. I'm not one of those people. So, you know, but it's okay. I'm going to work with it and see how I like it with the contour. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the differences that I've noticed between this, the Allure Beauty Box, and the Boxycharm box. So the Boxycharm box is $21 a month, and excuse me, it's $21 a month, and you get 5 full-size items, and it's pretty rare to get anything for skin. Or it's pretty rare to get anything for like body or fragrance or hair stuff or nail stuff, and I like stuff like that, and you like hardly ever get that. Something I noticed is that it seems like you almost always get an eyeshadow palette. I mean, I like an eyeshadow palette, but the problem is you can't go through that many eyeshadow palettes. So You know, it's like I was noticing, you know, I wasn't getting anything that really made me excited with the eyeshadow palettes. There are a few that I got from Boxycharm that I really loved. The Ace Beauty Grandiose palette that we got back in November. You know, the Fuego palette that we got back in August. There's been a couple that I got that I really loved and I really used a lot. But yeah, we got them like pretty much every month, and they were sitting there, and I feel really bad about wasting things, and I felt like I was constantly wasting eyeshadow palettes. You know, when I would get primers, I would go through all of, like in the box, I would get so many primers, I would go through all of those. I never felt bad about that. Same with like eyeliners. We got good eyeliners, brow products, mascara, and then you know, occasionally we would get blush or highlighter. But the thing is, if you are somebody who's makeup obsessed, then Boxycharm is great for you because you're just gonna be getting so much makeup. Now, there's some people who they can't be pleased no matter what. You know, if you go in the comment section of any Boxycharm post, you will see people complaining that they're not getting enough palettes somehow, or that they're getting too many, or whatever. And you'll oftentimes see like the same people coming back and they complain every month about everything. That's just like, well, just cancel. You know, and so I found myself like saying like, we keep getting eyeshadow palettes, we keep getting eyeshadow palettes. You know, and I was like, you know what? I'm spending $20 a month. You know, and I can't go through all this stuff. So rather than complain about it, how about I switch it up and go with something smaller? Ipsy's only $10 a month, and yeah, you get 5 half-size products, but then at least I feel like I'm getting a chance to really try out the products, but not be wasting so much product, which, you know, is something that, like I said, I feel uncomfortable with. I've always felt really bad about wasting things, you know. It's just not part of my DNA to be able to just waste stuff, throw stuff away. Yeah, I could swap, I could sell, whatever. I've tried doing that whenever I was with Boxycharm, and I was with Boxycharm for 1.5 years, almost 2 years. But it's such a pain in the butt that it just didn't feel worth it. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to switch to Ipsy because it's only $10 a month. And that way I'll you know, get to try out more stuff. And I'll also get more stuff for, you know, for body and nails and hair. So I'm really happy with this right now. Maybe I'll go back to Boxycharm at a later point. I don't know. But I was really on makeup overload. I didn't really have the things. I mean, I really had too much of like the same thing, you know. Although I do still watch the Boxycharm spoilers sometimes, and I get a little jealous, and then there's like a little bit of me that's like, oh, maybe I will resubscribe because I'll see stuff in there that I get really excited about, you know. And like the Boxy Luxe is coming out. I'm seeing spoilers for that now for September. You know, but yeah, I go, and I would encourage you to just go to My Subscription Addiction or go onto Instagram and search Boxycharm spoilers and that sort of thing. You know, if you're not subscribed yet, then kind of see what they have coming out soon. I think it's a great deal. You're not going to get a better deal than you get with Boxycharm. It's just at a certain point, you can only have so much makeup before it just all starts expiring. And that's the problem I was running into, and I felt bad about. So another great box that you can get is Allure Beauty Box. That's a wonderful box. It's only $15 a month. You get 5. Some are full-size products, and some are like deluxe sample size. So it's kind of like that in-between between Boxycharm and Ipsy. And I only received it one time. I thought it was a good box. And every pretty much almost every time I look at spoilers ahead for Allure, they look like they have really good spoilers. This month right now, it's so hard for me not to buy the Allure box, but I'm trying to save up for my Salem trip next month. So I'm trying not to buy anything extra. But they had like Huda Beauty lashes, Huda Beauty lip color, Kayali fragrance by her and her sister Mona, and then some other things. So it looks like a really good box. I would definitely recommend that box. I will probably be getting it again here soon. So that's all for me for today. Those are the beauty subscriptions I've tried. If there's any beauty subscriptions that you think that I should try, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll go and check that out. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.